Tele zargon rinje nyange ne cheda ngenge menla shajando chache menla yonzo zobai dewara shiva jela chade tuje gunla nyambe jamdende tenzan debe ngende donge dozo neze sanje menge la bendre yaye la chade Tsero gendo zeje tanye ne tauge zame shage yongson chancho nyingbe lamge karma bha meje deme je zondo ome jege inge bodando dozo zanje genge ngoy razem je gorong zon dende ba zawe lame shabla genchan Todo lo velo no Luje gungi jodone shindan zare tamyen nongko le jang chege no jinmi chebo jonjoro Trashi direk shuye dan chab ye do, tene semjen tam ye do no tobe, tangji go ban togo yue de che do che ning ge yue nyambe tamba ja che wa chang jo semge gun long ngon do dang ne sen ro che shuye.
Trashi dele, everyone. Please listen the Dharma with the vast motivation of bodhicitta, thinking that I would like to become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. Therefore, I'm going to listen to Dharma and practice it well.
Tene da gang shi che chun ni tene deshik dewar shi ba dungi melam gi kebar dang tene mikse da je menle gi tene melam gi kebar shi ba da sanji di dangbo dewar shi ba dungi da melam kebar shi ba se ba kongdo song ne sanji menle gi 다 개발 말람기 개발을 해봤다. 되는 센터바 점기 되는 말람 센터바 점기 배행기 개발을 해봐. 니베나네 다 당부 공동선에 센터바 점가 배행기 개발을 해봤다.
So what we are going to talk about tonight is to continue from previous one. As you know, we are working on the Sutra of the 7 Tathagatas of Medicine Buddhas, and out of that we have already done the 6 of them completely, and we are on the 7th one, which is the Medicine Buddha himself. And then also this has 2 subdivisions. The first is about his 12 great aspiration, which we have already done, and then the second one is the benefit of just merely hearing his name. And we are on there, so we're going to continue from last week.
다 대양 가시 공도성네 다 가성기 트네잖아. 대네 좀 된데라 잠벨 신노르 주르베 디케제 솔도 좀 된데 레메 düna da lemezena maombe düna da maombe düna Gang dao de di changwa sanje menlegi do de di changwa dang lokwa dang chepa dang shendao la jachere yang dao bara tenma dang yegere diwa dang yegere dir zolwa dang lekbam la di de medok dang dugba dang pe dang changwa dang jugba dang dug dang jalsen namgi kurdi gibi Debi rigibum dedagla dagi chomdende deshin sheba mingela bendere di chen namba nasoksu dagwar giyo se da sanje menlegi do dela tene changwa dan cheba dan zimba dan cheba bewala soba zeba zamla yang tene jambe yang ge tene sanje menlegi chen 다 나와라 퇴버 저기 다 타나 밀람동 상제기 첸 나람도 녀월 다 다가 라라라 되네 밀람낭도 되네 상제 맨내기 첸 되버다고 다버기요 첸 나가베 그 남기 찌데 촉장마를 샹나 강나 도데 디네바 대당 대를 절버 첨버 시 코당 제바당 하 저와 탁직 자동 현양 치워를 주로 다 도데디 라 남자 장마야고 피네 쳐바비네 샤나 도디 가바 유베게 사쇼델라데네 잠베 양라소바 콩 마세베게 되네 현양 하저와 탁직 자동양 되네 딜라 쳐 코르기리 강도 좀 된데 대신 셔바 민게라 벤드에 얘기 절버디 천당 민게 말람게 개발의 제비 도디 진바 대덕 뒤 말라바 군바르 미줄 다 뒤민기 치월에 타르드는 나 뒤만이 마치고 미줄 수의장 당 토바르 민위대 수의장 당 토바 다당 토바는 시지 토바 민 톡나야 라로 톡바르 줄 소당 가자 왕대라서 봐 촉바 있네요. 라르 촉. 좀된 대기 까들바 잠벨 대대신데 지게매 봐 대대신노 다 상제기
당번은 파기르샤.
되네 신데 지게매 봐 대대신노.
So to continue from last week, we are almost done with the working on how benefit it is to just hear the name of Medicine Buddha. Now again, we have more conversation between the Buddha Shakyamuni and the Manjushri. Now Manjushri told Buddha, and then the sutra says, then youthful Manjushri told to the Bhagavan in this way, Bhagavan, in future time, in the time of future, I will pronounce various names of Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhate Samyaksam Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of the Light of Lavis Lazuli, to those faithful noble sons or daughters, whoever holds this sutra, the Sutra of Medicine Buddha, whoever reads it, whoever teaches it to others, whoever shows it to others vastly and perfectly, whoever writes it in letters, whoever makes others write it in letters, and make offering of flowers, incense, perfume, rosary, parasol, and victory banner to it after writing it in pustika or scripture. At least, even in the dreams, I will thoroughly pronounce the name of the Buddha in their ears. If this sutra is bound with 5 color cloths and placed to a clean location, the 4 great kings with their entourages, or retinues is better maybe. I'm just using a new word, retinue. With that retinues and quintillion devas will be there wherever this sutra dwell. Whoever holds the name of Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhate Samyasam Buddha, Vaisyacha Guru, Bandruya Prabha Raja, and this sutra of his previous extensive special aspiration, he or she will never die untimely. Nobody can take their vitality. This in Tibetan word is dung. So dung can mean many different things. Sometimes just like complexion of your face and so forth. But here I just translate it as a vitality. Vitality, I think Vitalite. So this is in this case I think it is what it means, dung. So it says nobody can take their vitality. Even if it is taken away, it will be taken back. And then Buddha answered to the Manjushri. And Buddha said, the Bhagavan answered, Manjushri, that is like that. Whatever has been said is like that.
Jambal debi rigi bomo gangda deshin shekba de la cheba cheba deda gi deshin shekba de kusuk chede da ku da tengsang ko mixe sogo ma nyo chog jo yoro da kusuk chede se de kunda shinya 인들의 녀야도 탕가 shinya 이제 chede 니샥 듄도 박베 람 연락 제당 다 니네 연락 제당 소종기도 마셔네 니네 연락 제당 덴비 니네라 녀원네 바라자 카세 짱마 사신 다디 카세 짱마디 마르세 메바 카르세 마사신 류레 바라 뚜데 그 성도 지마 메바 고신 촉상마를 매독 나속 실마 담바 배 나속이 두바 레당 두당 절세 나속이 레바르 진비 사촉수 지마 메베 셈당 단 요몽베 지마 메베 셈당 뇨바 메베 셈당 셴라 채와라 소바 내셈 메베 셈당 잠비 셈당 당념기 셈당 냠비 셈도 자 데네 롤메 자당 신년당 루양 랑싱 지신식비 구속 대러 꼬르와 제대 대응의 말람양 일러 자신 도대디양 되나 세다 상제면의 말람 주니 개발 말람기 개발 주니 답아요 대소양다 레레션 셈라 되네 되네 도디 로건 되나 강 삼바당 상가랑 삼바레와 가리여바데 당 강면비 삼바 다 말람 가리 토비야기 삼바 가리 두비야기 말람 따바 대탐제 용서 쪽바리 줄데 삼 탐제 되는 줍톱기래 갈데 체링 워면나니 체링 버르 주르 갈데 롱제 당 덴버면나니 롱제 저바르 주로 갈데 왕축당 덴버면나니 책충을 예바르 주로 다 왕축세인데 톱당 고나 고세 저버 된대잖아요 딩상도 있다 고네도 예바르 주로 갈데 부드나니 부예바르 주로 다 부드 강덕 디과진기 밀람 미삼 강도 저 가다다 땡인 통함 네 강도 잠미시바 제덕 네버줄발라 강덕 좀 된데 대신시바 민게라 벤저에 얘기 저 대라 최바 넘바 나서기 꾸디 제나 밀람 겜바다 땡겜바다 잠미시비 응고 탐제 통화를 미주로 디 탐제다 도게서는 강당 매직바당 취직바당 천기직바당 두기직바당 양세직바당 랑보지 뚱베직바당 생계직바당 따기직바당 돔당 제당 줄두베직바당 디바당 강락잡에 다 강락잡에 속자지에서도 미란여바치는 젠전을 좀 광라 잡에 지과 대다기 대신 색바 될라 쳐바 제나 지과 탐제를 용서 타로 주로
And then Buddha continued his conversation with Manjushri. He said again, Manjushri, those faithful noble sons or daughters who make offering to that Tathagata, if they make statue of that Tathagata and practice Nyene or Ubhavasta with eightfold noble path for 7 days. So Anyway, these days you don't have to make the statue by yourself. You can buy or purchase in the market and so forth. But anyway, you have, which means you should have a statue. And then with clean clothes and then pure food. So when it says pure food in sutra, it means vegetarian. And then if they do circumambulation of that statue and recite this sutra thinking of the previous aspirations, which means the previous aspiration of the Medicine Buddha, which we have 12, with a mind that is free of stain. So mind with free of stain means the stain of the klesha, mind free of klesha. And the mind with free of, this one in Tibetan is nyokpa. Nyokpa is usually when you have a muddy water. So I translate turbidity. I don't know if it is correct or not. Anyway, turbidity, mind free, which means again same thing, the free from klesha. So stand, because Tibetan has used two different words, so I use different. For the tima, I use stand. For the nyokpa, I use turbidity, if you know Tibetan. And also the mind that is free of harmfulness. And a mind with that is full of loving kindness, that is full of equanimity, tangnyom, and sameness. This is nyamba. Some say equality, but I also maybe same. I just say sameness, a mind of sameness. And if you make offering of the musical sound and melodious songs in location, which is decorated with scander flowers. In Tibetan, I have silma, means covered by the flowers. So I just use the scatter. Scatter, S-C-A-T-T-E-R-E-D, scatter flowers, clothes, parasols, victorious banners, and purified by various incense. Then whatever is prayed for and whatever is wished for, all will be completely accomplished. That is the word of the sutra. So what means, if you practice in that way, then whatever you wish for, whatever you pray for, that will be accomplished completely without any impediment. Such as, if you have prayed for long life, your life will be long. If you have prayed for wealth, you will be wealthy. And if you have prayed for power and glory, this is the Tibetan word wangchuk. And then I translated power and glory. Now Khenpo says in the modern days, it can also mean your position in a job and so forth. Your ranking level and so forth. So if you pray for that, you will receive that. And you will get them with little effort. It says, Sekchungu means you don't have to put too much effort to receive them. And if you have prayer for a son, you will get a son. That's all.
강도 8월께 막속기 지바당 근배 지바당 첨배 지바 대다기 장 대신 세바 될라 쳐바라 자오 다 된대기 지바 이가 있나요? 근데 상제면라라 쳐바페는 소한 답네. 잠벨 현양 대비리기 범 리기 범 강도 지세 초의 벌도 숨라 잡스 진진 다 숨라 근적 숨라 잡스 진진 하신 믿음바 다 지금벨 하라서 바신라 잡내서 믿음바 강도 양덕바 라비 싱아보다 진바당 자 라비 싱아보 개인기 돈바등이 개인 강 라비 시주보 진바당 시주보다 개술기 라비 시주보다 개술기 돈바 강도 장초선비 돈바 라비 시십저보 디덕 진바당 Kim gi nene jungwi gejong gangdak labi shi nija nga jubo dak zimba dang rabdi da gangdak gelongi laba nija nga jubo zimba gelong ma gangdak labi shi nga jubo zimba dang gangdak jidar yongso sungwi labi tomba dedagi nangne labi shi gangyang rungwa shikile nyambar jurde ngenro dang ngensongi jik takwa gangdak chomdende deshen shekba mingin la bendro yewe de la choba namba naso je na de la ngensong sumgi dungen mebar shebar jawo sem da gangdarar chi sosoro tarwe tongba dang nang jangyo sembe tongba la soba le nyamne nyalwa la toyaki le yu na yang tene sanje menla la choba pyu sowan tamna tene di le di ten dao toba da ngensong sumna choma ko bare.
And to continue again the Buddha's conversation with Manjushri, the sutra says, if you serve with various offerings to Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhate Samyaksam Buddha, Vaishyacha Guru, Bandurya Prabharaja, you will never have any bad dreams. You will never see any bad omen. And you will never see any inauspicious material, even if you happen to be somewhere where you see unwholesome dreams, crow, bad omens, where there is yet inauspiciousness. Whoever have fears or problem, in Tibetan we say jigba. Jigba is usually a fear, but it could also mean problem, so I put both of them. Whoever have fears or problem of fire, fear or problem of water, fears or problems of weapon, fears or problem of poison, fears or problem of cliff, and fears or problem of wild elephant, fears or problem of lion, fears or problem of tiger, fears or problem of bear, and we have in Tibetan Tom is bear, and we have one more, Temong is also a kind of bear, so I just put grizzly bear. It's very clear. I looked the grizzly bear, the picture, so it's very close to the Temong. So I just put these two. Okay, in Tibetan we have totally different name, Tom and Temong, but English I just put bear and grizzly bear. And then poisonous snake, spider, and then another interesting thing is here. It says a creature with 100 hands and feet. So I think it is something like a millipede. We have millipede or centipede, right? But not exactly, because I checked with millipede. It says there are so many different kinds of millipede. Some have only 35 feet. Some have even like 300 feet. But in here, Tibetan, it says a creature with 100 hands and feet. So Khenpo also says if there could be a one, it doesn't mention any name. It just says a fear or problem of creature with 100 hands and feet. So anyway, they can be completely free all fears and problem if they make offerings to that Tathagata. Those who have fears and problems from the troop of others, thieves and robbers, should also make offering to that Tathagata. Again, Buddha continued, Manjushri, furthermore, those faithful noble sons and daughters who hold the three as object, it's just a three, as object of refuge, so it must be the three jewel, Khenpo said. In the sutra, it's just a three. And no other gods until they are alive. Those who hold the 5 bases of training, this is the vow of the Upasaka or Upasika. In Tibetan, it's a Lape Shi. So I just made the basis of training or basis of Shiksha. But this is actually what the precept are. But this is a different way of saying. So 5 bases of training, which is the vow of the Upasaka or Upasika. those who hold the 10 bases of training, and this is the vows of the novice monk, Getul, and those who hold the 400 bases of training, and this is the vows of Bodhisattvas, and those who hold the 250 bases of training, and this is the vows of the fully ordained bhikshu who have renounced home. And those who hold the 500 bases of training, this is the vows for the bhikshunis. And out of all of them, if anybody has fear or problem of evil existence and bad gone, this is a very interesting translator I did. In Tibetan we say Ngendro and Ngensong. So actually this both term means same thing, the lower realms. But Ngendro I just translate evil existence or evil, right? Evil being. Because Drowa is being and the Ngen is bad. And then Ngen song is gone, you know, and again Ngen is bad. So I just put the evil existence or bad gone, but what it means is the lower realms. So by having broken any basis of training vows, you should know that there is no suffering of lower realm for them if they make various offering to the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhata, Samyasam, Buddha, by Satya Guru, Bandruya, Prabharaja. So the essence of this last paragraph is that even you have violated or broken any vows that you have received, whether it is Bodhisattva vow or Bhikshu vow, Bhikshunis vow, or just Genyan vow, if you hear the name of Medicine Buddha and practice well, and then it could be purified, and then you don't have to go to the lower realm as a result of breaking your vow. Otherwise, you will. So this is the essence of this last paragraph. On that last one.
Bhime gang la la butsawi duna dungel marong ba tabo mese ba nyongwa de jomden de deshin shaba minge la bendru ye wiki chelbo de la chena de nyurdo yongso tarwar jur buyang yenlak yongso changwa zashin suk sangwa dang 카독 제바당 입단나 두바당 왕보 노와당 로당 덴바당 네메진 네번용어로 주로세 다 되는 이 리지춘 디가 마시긴 디시르시노
나서 당보디 발랍신로 당보도를 띵키디 송로 나서 And again more Buddha says those women who have unbearable pain and suffering while giving birth to their children, they will be quickly and completely free from the pain and suffering if they make offerings to the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhata Samyasam Buddha by Satya Guru, Bandruya, Prabharaja. I am repeating again and again the full name of him because that is what it is said in the sutra in Tibetan. So I have to do that. Otherwise, this is just saying like, if you make the offering to the Medicine Buddha, this is the easiest way. Okay? And the children will also be in a good shape with complete limbs. Limbs, right? You pronounce limbs? Hand, limbs. Beautiful complexion, colors, or handsome. If it's girl, we could say beautiful. If boy, we should say handsome. In Tibetan, it's just zeba. So, with sharp faculties, which means very sharp mind, and with wisdom, without any sicknesses, and without any harmfulness. No non-human will be able to take vitality, right? Vitality of them. Thank you.
Then la kanzo sangye mena la cheba pe sangye mena la soan damnada then nele then nyurdu talwa 당 강엘 매버 제도베 되는 시 먹어 봐래 인 다디 마세베 되는 상제 면에게 숭어 절바 잠지기 안 되는 강소 보자와 강엘 매버 자투바디 되는 가랑기 냠용 총종지 총송세로 대간에 정말에서나 게만 가랑 나 룸딩에 셔다 된 차네 두글레 차 세제레 다와 가시지 제라 되네 다 가랑가 냠용 강야 요 말에데 이나야다 나 룸딩에 셔다 켐보 템바인세드 미드 베사치 마시 되네 가서 김제 가진 킬로미터니 숨데 쪼는데 되네 콘 개버직 니마지게 공다 니마 즈레랑가 다 사마룹자지라 되네 라바지 카로 카르축 라바지 되네 추바달랑 라바지네 레용데 되네 가래서 되네 코랑기 부모로 차오 디 되네 부부게야 유 부부게야 디 나네 유 부게야 유 되네 콜라 ngakchuji soro chi se gebodi ngala dende shezong 되네 ngara nyamnyong gangya me dende 되네 마소나야 마디 소나 nyamnyong gangya me ina da samlo yaboji dang da sangja menlage 되네 강소 so melan tamna chi document sam 되네 상에 menle 대동 배가데 nga 탱고 chi 니지 당 되는 게 추들을 부지 잡는 되는 개보들을 제가 되는 개보디 추킨을 제보디 추되는 된 공다 강조 개보 그런 게 되네 부게 매게 하마고 부게 사송세 되네 배콩 거부지는 제마 되네 ngakchu samjik tende ni dawaki thobayang tende pen nebatu samngarang ichi thobaji so jibul nasangjemenla ichi rubo ko thangbo de dine jong.
So of course no need to mention how beneficial it is to practice and make offering to Medicine Buddha, and even just having some connection with the mantra of Medicine Buddha, there is a great benefit that I have some experience to share with you guys here. So when I just completed my Sheta course in Rumtek, I went back to Bhutan on my motherland, and then since I already completed Sheta and I get the title of Khenpo, everybody thinks I was a great practitioner. But somehow, to be honest, I was learned but not really a great practitioner yet. That anyway, people pay lots of respect to me, and they think I carry a lot of blessings. So one evening, just before sunset, almost getting dark, one old man came with a walking stick in one hand and a bottle of water in the other hand. And then he said, my granddaughter is having terrible problem of delivering children. So please, you bless this water so she can have a smooth and easy delivery. Then I wasn't sure what I should do because I'm not very sure about the mantras. Even I finished my Shera course, but I was not sure about the practice yet. Then I thought I should not reject that because he had lots of faith and hope. Then I thought maybe I just do some mantra of Medicine Buddha. Maybe it will help. So then with full of devotion and trust in the Medicine Buddha, I recited the 2 or 3 malas of Medicine Buddha, and I blew the water, and I gave it back to the old man, and I told him to give the water to his granddaughter who was having pain to deliver children. The next morning, the man came again, and he said, wow, that was really good. That was very helpful. She immediately, after consuming the water, become painless. And then she no pain at all. Then she gave the birth very easily. Then myself also actually, I also received a very trust in Medicine Buddha, full trust. So like that, this is my first experience how beneficial it is just to have a blessing water. So if you really practice by yourself, then there is no need to mention how much benefit is there.
다 대라 미 마인베 당 초벌 미네소 또 보고 종종인 보고 종종 대라야 미마인 한제기 당 초벌 시지 초벌 미네 대네 좀 된데기 세당된 뭐 근거로 가절바 근거 관계 치를 나좀 된데 대신 셔바 민게라 벤드리에 외기 절버디 연된 줘버 그 대담 다 근거로 디어링이 상제 면례기 연된 누버 표현 셔바들라든 저랑 대바 예외 개송에 저랑 이체 개송에 양나 그 상지기 조율서 뭐 딜라 이니섬 솜니엄 태좀서와 매담 전에 저랑 네 상지 면례기 연대 셔바들라든 덴바 인나 민남 삼베기 드네 이니당 솜니당 태좀 된데 도바 중송에 되네 상지기 군거를 주어다 대내 좀 된데라 세당된 뭐 군거의 대개제 솔도 좀뭐 좀 된데 더 대신식비 숭비 최남라 이니섬 솜니암 태좀 철로 마치소 대내 상지 ngāla sāngshī sōngbī kī chū tēlā tēne tēsōm dā sōmnī dā yīnyē kāngā māchūng mē sēne shīwā dē jī lē tō shē na tēsōm dā sōmnī mē bī jumsēn kārē rē sē na dēshēn shēkwa nām lā gu dāng sōng dāng tū kī kūntō chē bā yōng sō mā dāk bā mīngā wē lē tō sāngshē lā 구 용수 마다베 죄바당 툭 용수 마다베 죄바 숭 용수 마다베기 마다베 민가와 대신나 되네 강소 나 대좀다 좀님에 좀 된데 니마당 다와 니더를 주줄 체신 니더 투치와 니니니 독살을 홍양다 리제버 리람니 네네 포양다이 상제 남기 까니 신도 미줄 라오소즈 데네 점네네 니마당 다와 주주 체와동 투체와디 데네 니마직 살랄 홍야양 고가베 용 시기리 리제버 리랍디 데네 네 신도 포토야기 고가베 용 시기리 이나야 상제 남기 깔라 데네 강소 루어동 주마 되네 메바 남양 되네 미주로 주로 메바 레 되네 그 상질라 되네 좋아 쯤바 좀 된데 대다 럭기 장 샘진 대비 왕보동 절와다 되나지.
So earlier when we said no non-human will be able to take vitality of them means the no evil spirit be able to take the vitality of those children who are born by mom who pray to the or make offering to the Medicine Buddha. Now the Buddha's conversation with Manjushri is completed here for the time being. Now Buddha is talking to his attendant and the one of the best student, Ananda. So in Tibetan we say Chetang Demba, which actually means the one who is still alive or the one who has life, something like that. But it is usually translated as venerable. This is a polite way of calling, I think. Anyway, then Buddha said to Ananda, he says, Venerable Ananda, Ananda, Kungawe. When I talk about the quality of Medicine Buddha, Lavis Lazula, the Guru Vendriya, do you believe me or you have any doubt? And then there are so many different ways of saying, but is it, do you have true-minded or doubt? So, but in the meaning is the same. So in short, Buddha said, when I talk about this extensive quality of Medicine Buddha, do you believe me? Do you really believe me? Or you have any doubt? And then, then the Venerable Ananda answered to Bhagavan, the Buddha. Bhagavan, no, I have no doubt. I have no true mind at all what you have taught. Because all the Tathagatas doesn't have any impure contact of body, speech, and mind. Whatever their contact of body, speech, mind are pure. Therefore, I have no doubt. And then again, the Ananda said to Buddha, even the sun and moon, which are so powerful, which are miraculous, it is possible for them to fall down on the earth. And then even the Mount Meru can move around, but the command of Buddha never change, never deceive, right? Deceive, never deceive, never change. On that 다 두서 퍼지 조로 드는 현대 zaman 가면 아직 꾸추 zaman 야마 마페기 펜나 페 캐리 가는 나나 되나 간 3대 딱지 투다 야 마스 펜나 페 캐리 가는 나나
그래서 가망아
책임도 주스도
지키도
나서
좀 된데 대다를 낳기 장세 당가랑도 대좀당 도바강야 매대 이나야 상지 좀 된데 된데 레디 이나야 샘진 대비왕보당 절와다 치대 영 샘진 가시 되는 대바 매봐야 요래 상제 남기 상지기 조율디 퇴네 대덕 디념도 선발을 줄대 대신식바디 센디 된바점기 지도를 신도 연된당 배연도 주를 냠네 대덕 미대지 이 미치대 뽕와 윤링보로 다 뽕와서는 상지 가라 이 미치네 최봉 전에 윤링보 뇌바당 미민바 자펜바 매번 미대와당 남바로 통과를 주로 좀 된데기 가절바 근거 대신시바디 센 수이 나람도 잡을 줄바디 겐로 겐송도 도월 주로네 네 메데 고가 마이노 스티나 근거 상제 남기 조윤리 이체바를 가오 근거 그 대징 이체바 강인바 되니 대신시비 투인바를 따오 스티나샤.
And then again the Ananda continued his conversation with Buddha. He said, of course I believe, I trust you, but somehow there are some being who is out of the faculty of faith, which means who has no trust. I'm just trying to translate the word of the sutra. Is Wangpo-tang, Tepe Wangpo-tang Tarwa, means who is separated from the faculty of faith, means who have no trust, who has no trust. There's some being also like that. So therefore, those being, it will be difficult for them to believe when you speak in this way. They will think it this way. How can just by hearing a name will have so much benefit? They might think in that way, and they will not believe, and therefore they will give up. So because of giving up, then they will be for a long time. It will be not benefited to them, and they will fall in the wrong direction. Then Shakyamuni Buddha answered to the Ananda again. Buddha said, Kungavo, or Ananda, the Kungavo is Tibetan word for Ananda. whoever hear the name of that Tathagata in their ear, there is no way they will fall in the lower realm. There is no chance, no opportunity at all for them. Whoever have hear the name of this Tathagata will go to the lower realm. But actually, yes, it is not easy for ordinary people to believe the object of this profound object of the Buddhas. And you believe also because of the blessing of Buddha. And that's it. That's all.
장주 semba chenpo kewa chiki tokwa nam matok par dini nyendwe dang rang sangje tamje gi sama ino rang sangje tamje gi sama yin sin choyu ma yin sin
kewa chiki tokwa sin kan
la
kewa chiki tokwa sin kan
kewa chiki tokwe 장주 semba 대수기 choyu ma to
kewa chiki tokwa sin sama kan sa khasil ne bare
sa julan 사마이나 근거 미리 주바 녀바니 녀바라고 근적 숨라 대진 그바양 녀바라고 다치당 밀르름 토바양 녀가 디낭네 장다롱 근적 숨라 대바 토바데 녀바라고 대신 디낭네 장다롱 대신 셰바디 첸토바 다상제 면력이 첸토바데 신도네 녀바가 녀바신도가 근거 좀 된데 대신시 반민기라 벤르야 여기 저버디 장주선비 주반니 체매도 탑라케바양 체매 저도든 틀리기 제바 탑라케바양 체매 mellamgi kebar jeba yang tse medo deshin jeba di changjo simbi jeba kalba lel habar jacher yang dakbar shebar dejang kalba sebar jurgi chomdende deshin jeba mingi la bendu yewe di mingi mellamgi kebar jebi ta tokbar ni mijuro da kalbe barde sheba ina kalba sei dogere mado sanje melegi yendengi kebar segi mare yang de se kor da de nashin
And then Buddha continued his conversation with Ananda again, and Buddha said, except those bodhisattvas who are on the 10th bhumi, even the Shavaka and Pratika Buddha cannot understand it in depth. Ananda, it is very difficult to attain the human birth, and then it is even more difficult to have faith in true jewel and respect, and then to hear the name of that Tathagata is also very difficult. Ananda, the bodhisattva conduct of this Tathagata, Bhagavan Tathagata Bendruya, is limitless. His skillful method is also limitless. His extensive previous aspiration is also limitless. Even I speak the Bodhisattva conduct of that Tathagata for aeons and aeons, there will be no end. Even time will exhaust it, but his quality will not exhaust it. Therefore, there is no way that we can understand at the end of the previous extensive great aspiration of the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhata Samyaksam Medicine Buddha Labis Lazuli. Okay, that's all for tonight. We still have sutra. Don't worry. Now we do practice this one.
Menle dola sanje menle gi dola tösam chebe gewi zawa digi dene jirdo semjen tamji zobe sanji gobang toba dang da nisu dene dari gi nerim gemba di dene jomne tamji dene nerim dele tarwigi chedo ngo amalamshu.
So now we will do the practice of this Saturday Dharma and also dedication. When you do the dedication, please dedicate all the merit, including the merit, whatever merit you have accumulated by listening Dharma on the Sutra of Medicine Buddha, to benefit all sentient beings so they can be free from all kind of sicknesses in general and from the COVID-19 as soon as possible in particular. Please join us with this practice. Lama yeda khandu solai jabzai jiu Rangsen donsai chige gulai jabzai jiu Maya namkada nyambe semje tamje Lama sangye rinpo chelai jabzai jiu Sangye chudai gendu namlai jabzai jiu Lama yeda khandu solai jabzai jiu Rangsen donsai chige gulai jabzai jiu Maya namkada nyambe semje tamje Lama sangye rinpo chelai jabzai jiu Sangye chudai gendu namlai jabzai jiu Lama yeda khandu solai jabzai jiu Rangsen donsai chige gulai jabzai jiu Omane beme avoye le dan loye bora kele gyorovaye kendane dan joye bese vaye so semje ye deve ne naengwe chide kanzo Our regular dedication and the auspicious prayer.
Good night.
Good night.